Hello dear student, this is teacher Inas Shalabi. These are the most important vocabs that you have to know and memorize in Unit 7. Please repeat after me and memorize them in Arabic. 1, 2, 3. Incas, شعب الإنكا. Jewels, مجوهرات. Patterns, أنماط أو أشكال. Sami people, شعب السامي. reindeer حيوان الرنة أو غزال الرنة. falcons اللي هي الصقور. deserts الصحراء. yaks الثيران. farmers المزارعين. Today we're explaining this lesson. Do you guys remember when we were at the court? We found out many verbs and nouns and adjectives. We played with the poll and we explained some stuff and we saw videos about this lesson. So I need you to listen carefully because I'm explaining this lesson. Please open your pupil's book on page 74 and hold up your pencils and focus with me.
Pupil's book, Unit 7, page 74. Reading.
Old customs in the modern world. People live in all parts of the world. Most people live in towns and cities, but other people live hundreds of kilometers from the nearest city.
Okay, this unit title is People of the World, and the lesson title is Old Custom in the Modern World. Do you know what's the meaning of old? معناها قديم. Custom معناها أزياء. Old custom in the modern world معناها الأزياء القديمة في العالم الحديث. الأزياء القديمة في العالم الحديث. بهذا الدرس we're talking about costumes and how people used to live. كيف كانوا يعيشوا وشو بيلبسوا وشو بيعملوا في كل من جزء معين من العالم. في جزء معين من العالم. أول إشي let's see weavers of South America. Weavers of South America الحائكين الذين يعيشون في جنوب أمريكا. And we have then herdsmen of North Europe. You saw videos about these people who live in cold desert في الصحاري الباردة. الناس اللي بيعيشوا هناك and they live with الأيلز وكيف إنه بيعيشوا في الأماكن الباردة وبتعايشوا معها. Farmers of Tibet اللي هم مزارعين التبت. Travelers in desert. You guys saw desert. Do you remember? Do you saw the desert? And I showed you the الربع الخالي وكيف بيعيشوا الناس هناك وكيف بيعيشوا بالصحراء وبالتنس بالخيام. How does they eat? We saw all these things. So people live in all parts of the world. Most people live in towns and cities, but other people live hundreds of kilometers away from the nearest city. يعني الناس بتعيش في كل أنحاء العالم. أغلب الناس بتعيش في المدن، لكن الكثير من الناس يعيشون مئات الكيلومترات بعيدا عن أقرب مدينة.
They live on high mountains. They live in hot deserts and in snowy forests.
So what kind of places that people lives in? ما هي أنواع الأماكن التي يعيش فيها الناس؟ We have they live in high mountains, they live in hot deserts and snowy forests. في الجبال العالية، في الصحاري الحارة وفي الغابات الماطرة أو المثلجة.
They keep animals for food. They make their clothes and homes. They are different to people who live in large towns and cities because they do not need lots of shops, cars and lorries. They do not use much electricity or water.
Okay, how does they live? How does these people live? They keep animals for food. عندهم الحيوانات للطعام. They make clothes for home and homes. وهم بيصنعوا الclothes ملابسهم والhomes تبعونهم. They are different about people who live in large towns and cities because they do not have lots of shops. وبيعيشوا بطريقة مختلفة. ما عندهم الكثير من الأماكن يعني للشراء. Cars and lorries. They do not use much electricity or water. بيستعملوا هم الكهرباء والمياه، ولكن مش زي ما أصحاب المدن بيستعملوها، ما بيستعملوها كتير. هم هدول الناس اللي بيعيشوا في الماونتينز وفي الديزرتس وفي الفورست. أوكي، mountains معناها جبال، deserts صحاري، وforests غابة. Please repeat after me. mountains, deserts, forests, different, lorries, electricity. electricity تعني كهرباء. Okay, let's see the first type of these people. أول نوع من هدول الناس، نشوف شو قصتهم. ركزوا معي بس.
Weavers of South America. The Incas lived in Peru in South America. 500 years ago, they were very rich and powerful. They had many large cities, and they were good fighters.
Okay, the weavers of South America. هدول الناس بيحيكوا ملابسهم بعيشوا بجنوب أمريكا. South America. Their names are Incas. Incas. اسمهم Incas. Lived in Peru in South America. كانوا يعيشوا في بلد اسمه Peru in South America. 500 years ago, they were rich and powerful. كانوا كتير أغنياء وقويين. Rich and powerful. Do you know what are these people? What are these nouns? What kinds of these words are? Verbs or noun or adjective. Rich قوي, powerful. Rich غني, powerful قوي. These are adjective, yes. They had many large cities and they were good fighters. كانت مدنهم كتير كبيرة وكانوا مقاتلين جيدين. نكمل.
They had gold, silver, and jewels. They kept many animals, and they had good food and clothes. Then explorers from Spain came. They fought the Incas and captured their king. After that, the Spanish ruled over the Incas.
Okay. They had gold, silver and jewels. كان عندهم المجوهرات والذهب والفضة. They kept many animals for food. يعني كانوا عندهم الحيوانات وكانوا يأكلوا منها. يعني مثلا sheep, birds, anything that they were able to eat. كانوا يذبحوا الانيمالز ويأكلوا منهم. The explorers بعدين شو صار؟ The explorers from Spain came. المستكشفين من إسبانيا أجوا. They fought the Incas and captured their king. After that, the Spanish ruled over the Incas. وإجوا الإسبان وحكموهم وقتلوا الملك تبعهم. أوكي. مش قتلوا الملك، لا، أخذوه حبسوه وحكموا محل الملك وحكموا فوقهم يعني احتلوهم وحكموهم اللي هم Spanish people. Repeat after me please. Silver, jewels, gold. These are nouns, okay? Peru, weavers, Incas. Thank you. Continue.
The Incas spoke the Quechua language. Quechua people are still living in Peru today. They keep sheep and goats in the mountains.
Okay. The Incas spoke the Quechua language. Quechua language are still living in Peru. So what's their language name? شو اسم language تبعهم? Yes, Quechua. لهلا they're still living in Peru. لهلا بيعيشوا بالبيرو. They keep animals. They keep sheep and goats in the mountain. What does they keep in the mountain? What does they keep in the mountain? إيش عندهم في mountains? Sheep and goats.
They get wool from the animals. They spin the wool and weave it into cloth. They make patterns in the cloth.
Okay, let's see how does they make their clothes. They spin the wool. تتذكروا شو معنى كلمة wool أخذناها in the first semester. wool معناها صوف. Okay, they spin the wool يغزلون الصوف and weave it into clothes ويحيكونه يصير إيش ملابس زي هيك بهاي الصورة as you can see. They make patterns into clothes in the clothes. The patterns are like old Incas patterns. Patterns معناها أنماط. بيعملوا أنماط وأشكال متعددة بالملابس تبعتهم. They're like old Incas patterns. بيعملوها نفس ما كانت أجدادهم تعملهم أو نفس الملابس اللي كانت قديمة. So لسه عندهم العادات والتقاليد القديمة. Look to these pictures. Do you see how does they make clothes? They bring wool, they color wool, and they weave it into clothes.
The patterns are like the old Inca patterns. Each village has special patterns. Children learn the patterns. They weave thin ribbons.
Do you see? Each village has a special patterns. يعني في كل بلدة عندهم نمط معين برسموا فيه، أو نمط معين بخيطوا فيه ملابسهم. في كل بلدة أو في كل قرية صغيرة في الإنكاز عندهم نمط معين لملابسهم. Children learn parents. شايفين كيف هم عم بتعلموا الأطفال هاي الحياكة من هم وصغار.
Women carry their babies or fruit and vegetables in the cloth. Men carry firewood and corn.
Women carry their babies or fruits and vegetables in the clothes. والنساء تحمل أطفالها في هاي الملابس. شايفين كيف بخيطوا بطريقة بيحملوا فيها أولادهم على ظهرهم. Fruit and vegetable in the clothes. Men carry firewood and corn. Women النساء تحمل أيضا fruit and vegetables. الفواكه والخضار. Are they nouns or verbs or adjectives? Fruit, vegetables. Yes, they're nouns. Many men carry firewood and corn. ورجال تحمل الفايرwood وهو الحطب والكورن وهي الذرة. Okay. That's all about Incas and about old custom and modern world in this page. Okay. حكينا أول إشي كيف الناس بتعيش in different places, mountains, forests and deserts, and these people don't live like the usual people, that they live in cities. They don't need much water, they don't need much electricity. Weavers of South America. We talked about weavers of South America and how they lived in this picture and how the Spanish came and ruled them. Then we talked about their type of clothes that they wear, نوع الملابس اللي بيلبسوه, and how does they make it. Okay, now after this I need you to open your pupils book on page 75. Okay, and you have to read this paragraph and try to understand it. Farmers of Tibet, herdsmen of South America, رعاة شمال أوروبا, North Europe, sorry, شمال أوروبا. Farmers of Tibet, هاي معناها مزارعين التبت. Travelers in the deserts, المرتحلين في الصحراء. Read these paragraphs and try to understand. Look at these pictures. Do you see them? These are a type of dancing, and these are people who live in desert. This is camel, this is tent, this is desert, this is falcon. Falcons means الصقر. هدول الفارمرز of Tibet كيف بيحرثوا الأرض. وهذا اللي هو الراعي اللي بيرعى غزال الرنة. Okay, they are the Sami people. Okay. Now after finishing the lesson and understanding and reading it with your mom, please mark the verbs and nouns and adjectives in this page. And can you copy this paragraph? Number 1 and number 2. I need you to copy them. Please, I will check them when we go back to school. إن شاء الله راح أشيك عليهم. بطلب منكم يا مس تنسخوا لي هاي وهاي. بعدين عنا page 76. Do you see these? Reading, comprehension and vocabulary. Complete the sentence. هدولا بتكملوهم يعني من الدرس نفسه. هو في فراغ تركين لكم في كل كلمة. You have to know the word. لازم تكونوا مركزين كتير معي في الحصة عشان تعرفوا تجاوبوهم. برضو I will check them. We will take points and gifts. طبعا اللي بيكون حاللهم بياخد نقاط وبياخد هدايا زي ما تعودنا. Okay. في عنا question number 3. Write the words next to the correct definition. Please, these meanings are very important. Okay. So أنا راح أسهلها عليكم. بدي بس أول 5 تحفظوا لي إياهم. English meanings. راح أحكي لكم المعاني بالعربي وحاولوا أنتوا تحلوهم لحالكم مع ماما. You are more than welcome to ask me if you have any question. إذا عندك أي سؤال عادي بس ابعت لي على صفحتي على الفيس وبنجاوب إن شاء الله أي إشي بتحتاجه. عندنا كلمة powerful. It's an adjective and it means قوي. Explorer مستكشف. It's a noun. Watchful حذر. وهي adjective. village معناها قرية وهي noun. spin يحيك أو بيخيط يعني معناها يخيط وهي verb. capture يلتقط أو معناها يمسك it's a verb. hunt it's a verb and it means يصيد. electricity معناها كهرباء وهي noun. hunt verb. Please write these meanings that I just told you about. اكتبهم يا مس. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and please take care of yourselves. I really miss you guys. وانتبهوا على حالكم كتير منيح. Again, if you need anything you can ask me. Thank you.